for joining me today. I'm so excited because I'm going to share some wonderful news with you. We are now offering the Dance for PD Pro class here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You can join us via Zoom. What is Dance for PD Pro? Great question. We listened to our Parkinson's community, and we had a number of people who wanted a more rigorous class. So it is very important that you listen to your healthcare provider and always check in to make sure the dance exercises you're doing or any exercise you're doing is appropriate for you. So why is Dance for PD Pro rigorous? Because the whole class, the entire class, is in a standing position. It's a 1-hour class. So you'll see I have my chair here. In the Dance for PD Pro class, I suggest that people keep a chair nearby. So you want to make sure the chair is arm and leg distance away so that when you're moving, you don't bump into any furniture. Always have your water nearby. Stay hydrated. So you can place your water right on your chair, and while you're dancing, you can always step over, use the chair for balance, rehydrate yourself, and then resume. If needed, because we're starting this, and sometimes when we start something new, we feel a little bit of fatigue. You can go back to the chair, sit down, and do the dance combinations from a seated position. Got that? Next thing, you'll notice that I'm wearing 2 different colors of socks. People that know me know that I like to have fun and be silly, but there's really a functional reason for that. And that is, as opposed to me saying right and left, especially when we're working from class online, it's easier if you follow the pink foot or the blue foot. There you go. So if that's helpful to you, please let me know. We're going to begin in just a second. Okay, so before we do the dance combination with music, I'd like to share with you some information, especially since we're starting from a standing position. You will begin with your feet in what's called a parallel position. And I must remind you that you must practice with me, okay? You got it? Okay. So let's go back to that narrower position. We do this in our other class. Our feet are directly underneath our hips. So if you put your hands on your hip bones and you follow down through your hip line, you'll feel the large bone in your leg, your femur. So you want that all lined up. We sometimes call that a number 11 position. In dance, it's a parallel first. The position that we're going to begin is a little wider stance. So again, if you put your hands on your hips, glide your hands down, right? You'll feel your hands reaching out. You don't want it so big because that's too hard to balance, okay? So not too wide, just right. So you're going to shift and your knee is going to track directly over your foot. So you're in a lunging position, okay? We will do that a few times and allow your hands to float along with the movement there. I want to also share that with our arms, I'm not going to work directly side from our hip. Instead, I want your hands, put your hands on your thighs, and I want you to reach from the top of your thighs out to the forward diagonals from your body. Let's try that again. Hands out. If you'll notice, this is much easier to balance than if your hands were directly to the side. So your hands will be here. You'll also find that you will engage your core muscles in this position. Also, one last pointer, your shoulders will be directly over your hips. So it's very easy, it's much easier to balance. So when the next part of the combination, we will do plie, which means to bend, and up. If you don't want to do the arms, you can just put your hands on your hips. Hands on hips, elbows are always forward, not back. Let me demonstrate from the side. Not this, but this. Shoulders over hips. Got that? Okay, now remember me explaining this to you is all about safety, and we do it slow so you'll be just fine. The other thing, if you don't want to do the plie part, you can just do the arms up and down in that forward plane. And again, my hands are directly over my head because that will pull me back. They're diagonally forward from my forehead. Okay, all these dancers tips you're getting. We will also do in our combination, we'll shorten up this position. So it'll be between parallel second and parallel first. We're going to lift our elbows and put our hands in our imaginary pockets. And we're going to slide down the front of our legs and curve and round our spine. We will look at the floor, then pressing into our thighs, not into our knees, pressing into our thighs, lift our heart and bow down, lift our heart and bow down and roll up to stand. That little activity is to help warm up our spine a little bit. We'll go back to our parallel second position there, and we will do our, oh, excuse me, I want to add this. When we're in this position, we will move our foot forward on the diagonal. Look at this. I'm lunging forward and bend and lunging back. You'll notice my arms are forward, almost as if I'm hanging on to something to help me balance. And then when I shift back, I find my balance there, I put my foot down. Let's try that to the other side. So that's our first bigger traveling step right there. Hands forward, like you're holding on to something. Very good, and in. We will do our sun salutation in this position. You all know this. And we'll lift elbows and go into the spine stretch here. And then the last thing we're going to do is in our parallel second position is we are going to swing our arms through, eyes going into the direction of that diagonal. And then we're going to do our arms big up and down with our plies. We'll do one arm up, warming up that shoulder socket, up and finish. You know me, I might add a couple things. Let's have fun. Arms floating up and down. Begin our lunge. Move in a way that feels comfortable to you. Breathe in. One more here on this side. And plie arms up and down. Let's do that on the second side. Listening to your music. Breathing. Strong legs. Arms float up and down. Arms forward, stepping in for balance. Elbows up into your pockets. Curving forward. Lift your heart. Bowing forward. Lift your heart. And bowing forward. And rolling up. Just a little wider. Step to that front diagonal. Bend the back leg. Step. Balance. Turn your head. Step to that front diagonal. Shift back, use those arms for balance. Shift back, stepping wide, little breath. And sun salutation, scooping up, long arms, hands diagonally forward, into prayer and mind. And then into heart, breathing here. Deep breath in, exhale, blow the candle out. Hands go up and open. Lift your elbows up, wide and forward. Lift. Rolling up One more on each side. Open both arms. One arm. Find your balance coming in. Finishing in mountain. Palms are forward. Very nice. Our next dance combination is about rhythm and subtle changes in direction. So we will move forward in space. We will move to that front diagonals in space. We'll move side to side in space. Traveling forward again. Front diagonal. And then side to side. So you see, I need to travel. So make sure you are in a space where you can move. Now, I will find my balance with my arms forward, and I'm going to reach my foot back and put my heel down. And I will start to step back into space like so. Placing your hands forward will help you, hopefully, with your balance, as opposed to if I had my hands back, okay? Forward with those arms. The other part of this dance combination, we're going to pick our knee up and place our heel down, and then we're going to do a little twist there, an easy step, step. And then so you don't have to do the arms that I'm doing, make up your own arms. If at any point you become tired, simply swinging your arms and walking in time to the music at that tempo or slower, whatever you would like, or just doing the arms in a standing position will help to build your strength. So as we move forward with the Dance for PD Pro class, you can add more of the dance steps on. You got that? If you have questions, you make sure to message me, or you can find me on my website. Okay, we have to turn up our music. Okay, I'm going to have you look at our little tap step that we're doing up close. We're going to go to the ball of the foot, bending our foot there and putting our heel down. Let's try that. Ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel. On the other side, ball, heel, ball, heel. Go slower if you need. Ball, heel. And deep breath in. Starting in that number 11 position. Ball, heel, traveling forward. Slow. First time, find your balance. Swinging those arms through. And side, together. Bend, together. Bend, together. Let's travel on the diagonal. Very good. Ball, heel. I'm using my arms for balance. You got this. You can just keep your hands here if you like for your balance. And when you're ready, then you can start to swing them through. On the diagonal. Again, you can keep them here if you like. Very good. Facing front, face me. Step together. Deep breath. Together, reach back. Back. Put that heel down as you go back. Here we go. Heel twist. Heel. Stepping in time to the music. And rest. Heel. Step. Let's do that one again. job. Okay, my friends, I hope you're enjoying yourself. The final dance combination or improvisation exercise I'm going to do is something we do in our chair class quite often. It's my painting dance improvisation that I love to do. So, I imagine that I have a canvas in front of me. And remember to move in a way that makes your body feel good. Yes, promise me that. So here I'm reaching way up here, but if that doesn't feel good to you and only reaching here, and this is how big your canvas is going to be, that is beautiful. You got that? Move in a way that makes you feel good. So in this structured improvisation, I have 4 paint buckets. One is right here, just from my knee. You see it? I'm using my imagination. There's another one here, and then there's one forward of those buckets. My favorite color is blue, so that always is in my activity. I have blue here, I have red here, I have gold here, and I have silver there. What am I going to do with these 4 paints? Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to write my name. I'm going to put a big autograph on this canvas. Dipping my hand in, so I use my hand as my paintbrush, I am going to write my name. I am imagining this thick, heavy goo running down my arm, and I write the letter P for Pam. And I know this will appear probably backwards to you, but use your imagination. Please write your own name if you would like. And we always have to do the other arm. That's so important for the health of our spine. I'm very dominant with my right hand, and it's really important that I use my left as well. And then, of course, I will reverse that writing. Reversing things is very helpful for our brain. I will use both hands. Remember, do what you like in creating your picture with your name on it. I will use my gold and silver maybe to put little stars. Maybe I want to add little circles. And think of this. If that blue and that red paint mixes together, you have purple. Use any color you would like. Remember, this is your painting. This is your name. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We have some lovely music for you. And let's begin. See my canvas? Deep breath in. There's my paint bucket. You'll notice I'm lunging. Knee over foot. Let's begin. And here's my blue. I'm painting my name. P-A-M. Other hand, here goes the purple. Maybe I'm going to outline each letter. Aha. I'm going to add a little bit of both. I'm going to draw a line right through, creating purple. I want some stars. I'm going to flick tiny stars and those icy, snowy stars. Very nice. Okay, let's reverse this. Oh, that paint dripped all over. How fun. And other hand. Whoops. There we go. Very good. I hope to see you soon in class.